No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. You have to make the rules, not follow them. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. Tact is the art of making a point without making an enemy. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Whence arises all that of order and beauty we see in the world. To myself I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. I have studied these things, you have not. The more time and devotion one spends in the worship of false gods, the less he is able to spend in that of the true one. They who search after the philosopher's stone, are, by their own rules obliged to a strict and religious life. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true, for if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. All my discoveries have been made in answer to prayer. For I see not what there is desirable in public esteem, were I able to acquire and maintain it. It would perhaps increase my acquaintance, the thing which I chiefly study to decline. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. I consider my greatest accomplishment to be lifelong celibacy. We build too many walls, and not enough bridges. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. I am anything, which I highly doubt, I have made myself so by hard work. If I have done great things it's because I was standing in the closet of smart men taking notes and then publishing their ideas as my own. You have to make the rules, not follow them. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets and comets, could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. What goes up must come down. Sir Isaac Newton was asked how he discovered the law of gravity. He replied, by thinking about it all the time. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. 'Tis much better to do a little with certainty and leave the rest for others that come after than to explain all things by conjecture without making sure of anything. To arrive at the simplest truth requires years of contemplation. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. And to every action there is always an equal and opposite or contrary reaction. Yet one thing secures us whatever betide, the scriptures assures us that the Lord will provide. There are more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history. Plato was my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. I have been able to see further, it was only because I stood on the shoulders of giants. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man or even for any one age. No old men, excepting Dr. Wallace, loved mathematics. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. Yeah, sex is cool, but have you tried solving the Brayistic problem in a single night? God created everything by number, weight, and measure.